So here we go. It's episode 90 of Non-League and Beyond with Weymouth FC. It's the Carabao Cup final against Man United and also the last 16 of the Champions League. Well, I'm looking forward to this. Man United in the Carabao Cup final and also the second leg of the Champions League last 16 against Real Sociedad. The first leg, we drew 1-1. Second leg, away from home. We've got a lot to do. And also we've got to play Man City in between that. We were going to come back for the Man City and Man United, but it's got to be the second leg. And finishing it off with a Carabao Cup final. Hopefully we can lift our first major trophy. Right, last episode was again, we still didn't win on camera. But what we did do, we got to the final of the Carabao Cup, beating Chelsea in aggregate and then losing to Real Madrid. But it doesn't matter because later on we did beat Benfica 3-1 to qualify. We also played Leicester and beat them 1-0. Genesis there. Beat Aston Villa in the league. Looking amazing. Ariza Balaga. There's a period where he was very, very good. 2-1 here. Southampton 3-1. Ariza Balaga again getting a couple of goals. Genesis again. Very good. Brighton. 4th round of the FA Cup. We're in so many competitions. 3-1. Amazing. Tottenham 2-1. Alderton. Ibra. Porto. 3-1 in the knockout rounds of the Champions League. A 1-0 draw against Crystal Palace, which is not good if we want to win the Premier League. But we're in a lot of competitions, so let's just see how we can go and how the fitness of these players go as well. Also, it's the 13th of March. The transfer window is shut. So maybe before I talk about beating Everton 4-1 in the FA Cup, let's look at the transfers. Only 2 transfers in. One of them is Dan Edwards from Fulham for 9.5 million. It's all about the Champions League. It's all about more homegrown players. Because when I re-registered the players, I needed some more homegrown. And Dan Edwards is that. A good player, but not maybe a great player. But for the Champions League, someone to have on the bench. Also in Che Wing from Newcastle for 17 million. Similar sort of player. Can play as a defensive or the shadow striker maybe. I played him a few games to see how good he really is. He's not had the best start. But he's another one that's homegrown that can play in the Champions League. And as you know, it's all about the Champions League. Let's get back to the fixtures. So back to it. We beat Everton 4-1 in the FA Cup 5th round, which was easy, lovely, comfortable, just how you like it. A 1-0 draw here though at home, Real Sociedad. I thought we could have done better than that. I really believe we could beat them. We still might. We just got to play away from home. Beat Brighton 1-0. Sebastian Salvador, who I must admit, even though he scored in that game and had a good game, I've not been liking him. He's not had the greatest of start. He's picking up a little bit, but 6.91. Yeah, before that game, he's been really, really poor. So, we got Real Sociedad today, and I played a Champions League game off camera, and then just back for a Carabao Cup final. Right, let's get to the team. So, the team that played Real Sociedad, I'm going to go Guerrero, Dos Santos, Cortez, Stansfield, Amrose, Vilman, Vinici, Martin, Ibra, Yacone on the right, and Ariza Balaga is going to be playing up front. Like I said, I've been liking him a lot lately. More than Alderton. He's had a bit of an iffy patch, and also, to be fair to him, he's not actually fully fit for this game. So, he might have had a chance of playing, but Ariza Balaga doing very, very well. And as you can see, we've got more... Don't want to select him. We've got more players on the bench. That's what I want to say. I wanted to select them all and just show you how many more players we had. Because the last episode, we only had about 3. There is some other major problems. Yusuf, who wasn't registered to play in Champions League last time, was very upset. So I registered him this time. I did really need another centre-back that could cover Cortez and Stansfield. So I needed him on the bench. But as you know, the homegrown players, that only left me two more spots for homegrown players. So we brought in Wing and Edwards. And that was it. I couldn't register any more players. And I forgot to register Salvador. Not that he's been doing great in the league, like I said, but that was a bit stupid of me. Yeah, real big. And Genesis was never registered, and I can't fit him in, even though he's playing well. There's a lot of players playing well, but just homegrown status in the Champions League has really, really ruined it. So, here we go. I so wish you can have as many players as you like, but I suppose there's a rules for a reason, homegrown players and all that lot. Yeah, it's just, I just want to get like Brazilian wonder kids. You know, Argentina wonder kids, South American wonder kids. Just put them all. Wonder kid 11 of South American players. That would be amazing. But then you won't be able to play in the Champions League. Like I say, here we go. We've got a lot to do. away from home. But with a team like we've got some good attacking players now on the bench. That hopefully will be enough to get through this game. And we're in some good form. I'll show you the Premier League afterwards. We're not top. We're in second place. Liverpool are still doing Liverpool type things and just dominating. So far, it's very quiet. So here we go. First highlight. Only took 23 minutes on the clock. And Real Sociedad going the closest so far. Hope that's not how things are going to come. Hopefully we will pick up in a second. I am going to switch up the positive to try and maybe create something. Well, this game is like watching paint dry. It's literally nothing is happening. No one wants to go forward. Everyone's too nervous about giving this away. This would be a great time to score. Would have been. It would have been a great time to score. Like I said, I think everyone's nervous. They don't want to be too attacking, but we're positive now. So this highlight's not over either. So hopefully, sorry about that. Just a phone call in a midst of a highlight. When you're just watching the game and you want to get into it and you want to see what's going to happen, the phone goes off. Everything's okay. Let's carry on. Let's hopefully we're not going to concede before half time. I thought we was going to score before half time. Yes, we've not conceded. Let's get to the second half where hopefully a better performance. So we're kicking off the second half, and as you can see, there's a lot of players on yellow cards, and Martin and Yaconi not playing very well at all. So I think I'm going to do a double substitution to get them two off. We'll just watch this highlight. Hopefully we won't concede before I make them subs. Else maybe I should have been a bit quicker. I think maybe I should have been a bit quicker now. Topez and Diaby on. Let's see what they can do. I think it is time to go attacking. It is time to go attacking. We've not created much chances. Hopefully this will create some more chances and not be open at the back. He says this is very dodgy. We concede again now. We've got a lot to do. We've got 23 minutes to do it in. Oh, 33? 33 minutes to do it in. Not 23, 33. I need 103, I bet. It's that same thing again. Click record. Lose on camera. I think I'm just going to have to play the series. And what it'll be is, come at the end of the series, I'll just tell you what's happened. That I've won the league. I've won the Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Rather than showing you. Because when I show you on camera, all hell breaks loose and we just can't do anything. Wow. Wow. I made a few more subs. And now we can't do... we've got an injured player, Diabate, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I think the Champions League might be one step too far this season. I bigged him up, Arrizabalaga, how well he's been playing, and you've seen the goals that he scored. But a 6.1... Well, I can't really blame him too much. We've been really, really poor. We've left ourselves too much to do. In the first leg, we were up maybe 2-3-0. This second leg would have been a bit more easier. We could have took a bit more comfortable. But the Champions League, I've not really been prepared for it this season with homegrown players. So I've only got myself to blame. So next season, if I buy some more players, I'm going to need some more homegrown players. I can't mess around with too many foreign players. Even how good they are, it's just not good enough. I just can't fit them all in. There's nothing else to do. I've gone very attacking. We're going to lose 4-1 aggregate. And now I've got to cheer myself up for a Carabao Cup final. But not just that, I've got to play Man City as well. After coming off a 3-0 loss here and being knocked out of the Champions League, the players are going to be so upset. Oh my God, it's an absolute thrashing. Every chance they had. First half, absolutely boring as hell. Nothing was happening. Second half, wow. Real Sociedad kicked into life and we've just nothing. We've absolutely nothing. Right, let me play the Man City game and I will see you in a second. Well, it's not getting much better. We lost 3-0 against Man City. We did have a few good opportunities, but just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Yeah, and Stansfield was really, really poor. I've got to lift myself up. I've got to lift my spirits up. I've got a belief, or believe even, that we can beat Man United. What team are we putting out? I'm still a few clicks away. The team we're going to go Guerrera, Sidibe, Moreira. He's going to be playing centre-back. Yusuf, Ambrose, Salvador, Vinici, Martin, Ibra, and Skowroski on the right, and Alderton up front. Arrizabalaga, He had a game, wasn't great, even though he's been some good form, so I thought, just didn't turn up in Stansfield. He could play. Moreira, I'm just going to risk it. I'm going to put Moreira at centre-back. He can play there. He's 6 foot tall. Good jump and reach for 15. Good strength for 13. That's not too bad. Work rate's all right. Tackling for 13. Header of 12. It's not the best, but Stansfield are just... I don't know. It must be his jumping reach. Well, I don't know what it is because his attributes actually look pretty good. Other than his jumping reach, his attributes look amazing. 6.71. Should have realised his form for Norwich was terrible. And I just should have went for the Real Madrid player because I was after him or Skull, I think it was, from Real Madrid. Should have went for him. And definitely. So we've got a makeshift defence. Got to G myself up. I've got a belief that we can absolutely beat Man United in this Carabao Cup final. Even though they got Enric up front. This is going to be tricky. And it's only seconds on the clock. And we're in straight for a highlight. Salvador. Great. That's what I want you to do. More performances like that from him. Sidibe down the left-hand side. Salvador. Sidibe. Good. Ibra. I thought it was going to be a dream start. And now, here come Man United. After a bit of a chance from us. A bit of counter-attacking football in Man United. Now we've got to worry. Oh, very close. So far, we've only seen the one highlight. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous. It looks like it's an even game, shots-wise. Just like to see us have a little go would be great. We've just seen absolutely nothing. We've got 10 minutes to go before half-time. If we can sneak a goal before half-time, that would be amazing and give us some good hope for the second half. This could be our first major trophy. Please. I'm looking at the seconds. It's seconds to half-time. This has been a half-time to forget. One highlight, and that was it. On some positive notes from that first half, Moreira is not doing too badly. He must be not being too badly. Oh, corner goal would have been amazing. He can't be doing too badly because we haven't seen too much of Man United. They've not really had a sniff of a chance. Maybe I spoke too soon. Kendall Torrey, we've had him before on loan. Amazing player. I didn't realise how good he was going to be. But for Man United, he's just absolutely phenomenal. Just need to nick the ball. Just need to nick the ball and create something. We need Ibra to get onto the ball. We need Alderton to do something. Like that. Got a lot to do. Just goes wide of the post. Corner. Please. There's a time to score it. Moreira nearly scored. And it would have been then. We'll go the other side. Can we do any better this side? Can we? Outside the box. Out to Skowroski. Loses it. We're done. That is the highlight over. That would have been a perfect time. Or a perfect opportunity to score a corner goal. Free kick. No. Keeper. Top of the net. I thought for somehow that was going to go behind him and go in. Corner for Man United. Now we've got a bit of action. Absolutely nothing really in the first half to write home about. But this second half, they're coming a bit thick and fast. While I made a couple of subs, they're just about to change. Yeah, Yusuf's come off. Stansfield's on, even though I've been moaning about him. And Yukoni's on the left-hand side. See what that can do. We've had more shots. If we could see a few of them, would be fantastic. Alderton not doing too much. I'll give him 5 more minutes. And then I think I'm going to take him off. Nothing too much is happening. We need to get the ball and just go up the other end and just create something, do something. But the strikers, don't know what it is. They sometimes go missing. Good, Ibra. It's got a lot to do. Alderton, lovely. That was good play. We just hit the post. We've just hit the post. That was it. What a chance. Great work again. We're winning the ball back. Change the play. That's it. Oh, good takedown, but that is the highlight over. Wow. 10 minutes. Oh, now see, Alderton's starting to pick up a bit now. Maybe I should leave him on there, but I'm thinking about taking him off. We've got no one to play right back. He's motivated. I'm going to take Ibra off. Nervous. Going to come on. And Ariza Balaguer's nervous as well. But Alderton is focused. I'm just going to just leave it like that. Moreira's on a 6.2. Fantastic. Just what you love to see. We haven't really got another centre-back to come on. Their centre-back's pretty fresh. So we've got a lot to do. We've 18 shots. 18 bleeming shots. 19. And not one of them has been on target as such. This time. Perfect. Oh, well, that was it. I was ready to celebrate. I thought that was it. That would have been no time. Oh, no time. That would have been no time for them to equalise. On the 92nd minute scoring with 2 minutes to go. If this is a real highlight, this could be the winning goal. Because it's going to be second left after this. I'm hoping it's just at end of a highlight. Just, oh, goodness me. Right, we've got the ball. We've got seconds left. What can we do? Don't give it away. Sidibe, down the left-hand side. Terrible cross. Punches it. Maynard on the ball. Can we get it? The right back. Anrose, well done. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. It's just a game. Just calm down. That was it. Why did you do that to me for? I really thought there was going to be a great chance. If you go by stats, if there's one team that deserves to win this, it's got to be us. 21 shots. 21 blimmin' shots. They've had 10. We've been good, so they're telling me. Let's get this over the line, please. Please. Oh. We're not going to have many more great opportunities like that. I'm going to take Alton off. Ariza Balaguer. Who else can come on to make a difference? Vilman can. Take Salvatore. Vilman's on. I think we're going to leave it there. Santos. Sidibe. He's having quite a good game. 6.9. That is a good game. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Ariza Balaguer. It's a time to shine. Super sub. Please. Please. Oh, Sidibe's on a 7. He's having a good game at left back. Just a shame about Amrose at right back and Moreira as well. Not great and also really dying out there. They've changed up. They've got some great fitness in their centre backs. How the hell they've done that? Should I take Moreira off? Should I be sensible like them? But there's no one to take him off for. I've got Hidalgo. He's nervous. He's just a youngster. 20 years of age, 6'5". He's not fully fit either. I can't see that being a smart move to do. Even Moreira's tired out there. And I'm not too sure. The Santos, can I bring? I can. I'm going to bring, even though Sidibe's having a great game, I'm going to bring Santos on just for fitness-wise. The extra bit of in defence. Crossbar now. Post, crossbar. Come on, please. Please. I'm not asking for much, FM. Just this. Last season, we had to beat Liverpool at Anfield to win the Premier League. We've not won a single major trophy yet. This would kick it off. This would be the start. There's not long left. Just come on. Just play ball and let me have the win, please. Come on. Come on. 7 minutes to go. And I must admit, we've deserved it. All them shots we've had, surely we've deserved this. Some praise. Hands together. Start praying. Hopefully someone out there's listening. And just get this over the line. There's not long to go. They can't score now. They can't score now. Yes. Yes. First major trophy. The Carabao Cup. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Disappointing last season, not win the Premier League. This heals it a little bit, winning our first major trophy. And we're still in the FA Cup and we're still hunting for the Premier League. I better show you the Premier League. This has all been about the Carabao Cup, and the Champions League. So I better show you the Premier League to see how well we're doing. We're 4 points behind Liverpool, I think, unless they played another game. Amazing. Right, let's check out the Premier League and when we're coming back. So here's the league, 4 points in it. We do have to play Liverpool again at Anfield, second to last game of the season. So you know that's going to be in the next the next episode is going to be very interesting. We could win the league. We need to beat Liverpool. Then hopefully they mess up. We've got a really tough run in though. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle and Liverpool. Who have Liverpool got for their run in? Let's have a look. Schedule. They've got Crystal Palace, Norwich, Burnley, Southampton, Villa and then Arsenal. Arsenal was the only game. They've got a much easier run in. Yes. We're also in the FA Cup. So we could come back for Liverpool, Bournemouth and the FA Cup final. We've just got to beat Tottenham. Who else is in it? Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Newcastle. The usual suspects. No Man City or Liverpool though. So that gives us a good chance. Right, thank you so much. I'm over the bloody moon for winning our first Major League trophy. If you've been watching the series from the beginning or even just picked it up, we've done it. We've picked something up. Thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you want to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done already, it'd be amazing. I'll see you in the next episode where we could win even more.